It's quarterfinal Friday on Operation Football. Our monster matchup lives up to its name, a Class B rematch of Elkhorn North's dramatic 29-27 win from October 23rd. This one a little bit of a different story. Our Matt Satilli has the story from Elkhorn Stadium. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Lauren, that Elkhorn North win back in Week 9, that was their first in program history over Bennington. Not too many secrets between these two, as this is the fourth straight time that they have met in the Class B state playoffs. The stakes much higher tonight than that meeting 2 weeks ago, and Bennington looked to send the Wolves packing for the fourth straight season. Elkhorn North strikes first. Ethan Beachy drops back and fires a 54-yard airstrike to sophomore Drew Meyer right in the breadbasket. 7-0 Wolves. Tied at 7 in the second quarter, Jake Russell had a nasty one-handed touchdown catch called back earlier. This one's not coming back. Bennington takes a 14-7 lead. Same score. Will Goots gets the pass. Goots is hit at the 7-yard line, but he refuses to go down. Goots scoots across the goal line, make it 21-7. Second half now 28-7 Badgers. Ty Bufakeo, who accounted for 6 total touchdowns, jukes a defender and finds pay dirt. His 10th rushing touchdown of the season. Every bounce goes Bennington's way. Owen Vernon, look what I found. The Badgers score 42 unanswered. They are going back to the Class B state semifinals.
Our kids understood the moment, understood kind of just the atmosphere and what it was going to be. We've been in these games pretty frequently, and so just understanding when those opportunities come, you had to seize it. And our whole theme this week was take it.
I just love the guys that we're playing with. Every single day at practice always is a blast, and then coming out here and playing with each other with high energy and high stakes, there's no better feeling.
Bennington prides itself on physicality and stamina. They used both to dominate tonight. The Badgers avenge one of their 2 regular season losses. They'll have a chance to avenge the other next week in Lancaster County. Reporting live at Elkhorn Stadium, Matt Satilli, KETV News Watch 7 Sports.
Matt, thanks. Some interesting games now. We're heading over to Class B. Moving on down in the highlights, we have some history. Scott Catholic and Gretna East meeting for the first time in a while now. First time that they've won in a while. Can they get it done against a gritty Gretna East team looking to make some history? Gretna East playing for the program's first semifinal appearance. Halfway in the first quarter, the Griffins go with a little trickery. Carson Herman takes the snap and pitches it to Chase Groh, who makes it 50 yards for the first touchdown of the game. They lead 7-0. On the next drive, Connor Sams takes the handoff, finds a lot of open field in front of him, goes untouched for a 34-yard tutty, giving the Griffins a lead, 14-0. This one is still underway with East up 42-14 in the fourth. The winner of that game gets the winner of Gretna and York. Both these teams here thanks to massive walk-off upsets last week. First drive of the game, Michael Knudsen hits Drew Bolt's stride for a 17-yard touchdown. Makes it 7-0. Later in the first, this time Knudsen hands it off to Clay Gaffey, who takes it 9 yards to the end zone. Gives Gretna an early 14-0 lead. Dragons go on to win 35-21, while Bryce Lakers breaks the Class B record for career receiving yards. Over to Seward and Waverly. This one was a rematch. This one goes to overtime. Waverly wins at 30-24, so they get Bennington in what's bound to be an awesome semifinal game. To Class A, Millard South is outscoring its in-state opponents 534-13. Can Elkhorn South compete with the Class A favorites? To Buell Stadium we go. Patriots clearly ain't afraid of no storm in this one. First quarter, Alabama commit Jet Tamala airs one out to Taurus Rudd. What a catch, what a throw. 30-yard touchdown has the South Boys up 7-0. Tamala, now the state's all-time yardage leader, 42 touchdowns this season. Next Patriots drive, Nelson Wheeler, yeah, he has some wheels, races down the sideline, 42-yard touchdown. Millard South is unstoppable, 48-3, the final. Miller North and Papio South going head-to-head. Both teams coming off 1-point wins. After a successful onside kick to start the game, Titans' Grant Beckenhauser hands it off to Chester Mendoza, who flips it to Devin Cutton for a 6-yard TD. They go for 2 and lead 8-0. Later in the first, Mustangs' Tierra Porter sheds off a defender and fights to the pylon for a 4-yard touchdown, making the score 8-7 in the first. Papio South goes on to win 36-26 and advances. Last year's state runner-ups, the Westside Warriors hosting Kearney. First quarter, Westside's opening drive of the game. Yeah, who else than Tay Jenkins? Full head of steam to the end zone. Quick little celly with the fans as the Warriors go up 7-0. Jenkins rushed for over 200 yards tonight. Second quarter, this time, Braylon Warren laughs one, a beautiful pass right into the hands of Bryson Williams. 2 drives, 2 tutties as the Warriors are up 14-0. Cruise to a 35-7 win. They get Millard South in the semis. Creighton Prep hosting Lincoln East for the first time since 2021. Great student section as always there. Fourth quarter, Ben Leslie on the play action finds Brody Austin in the back of the end zone. But Lincoln East has a little life in them. Watch Turner Wilkie, who fires it to Sam Sucko. Makes it 14-6. The Spartans go for the onside, and Prep, wait for it, falls down on it. Creighton Prep now wins it 14-6. They are moving on. Over to C1, Wahoo hosting Mount Michael. Wahoo's Kip Brigham's 7 touchdowns last week set C1 playoff records. Mount Michael made it out of the first round since 1998. So who's it gonna be tonight? Wahoo won at home on October 3rd. Well, tonight was no different. Second quarter, Jace Kaminsky buying some time, zips it to Eli Shada for the tutty as the Warriors are rolling early up 28-0. Wahoo's next drive, Kaminsky calls his own number, makes it 24-0 Warriors. Wahoo wins 55-14. Here's a look at your Class C1 scores. Sydney takes down Fort Calhoun 46-16, while Columbus Lakeview advances, shutting out Aurora 45-0. Syracuse at Ashland Greenwood. First quarter, Cale Smith absolutely bulldozes his way into the end zone. Blue Jays down 8-7. Second quarter, it's Smith again. Finds a hole, turns on the Jets, takes it all the way in. Ashland Greenwood up 19-8. The Blue Jays get it done 56-16 as Syracuse loses its first game of the year. C2, UTAN at Bishop Neumann. The first playoff meeting between these two. First quarter, first play from scrimmage, Bo Fuyan taking it the distance. Watch him using his legs. A 68-yard touchdown run puts the Cavaliers on the board first, 7-0. UTAN immediately responds on the ensuing kickoff. Watch Caleb Fenner, the sophomore, returns it 80 yards to the house. Has the Chieftains back in it, down 7-6. But this one is all Bishop Neumann in the end. They win it 30-26. Class C2 scores now. Ord falls to Cedar Catholic, while Archbishop's season ends with a loss to GICC. Malcolm loses to Kearney Catholic in overtime 23-20. And over in Iowa, West Lyon takes down Underwood, while Trainer falls to South Hardin 27-14. So the semifinals are set. That's a wrap on Operation Football for tonight. But stay with us here on KATV as we have the highlights from a packed day of state semifinals on the volleyball court. But first, here are the Bennington cheerleaders to wrap up our Friday night lights.
Operation Football!